Welcome to Off the Cuff with Rocky Mount PD. I'm your host, Sergeant Jackson, and today we have Officer Hub. Officer Hub, how long you been with the Rocky Mount PD?
Well, I was hired January 2024. So in January 2026, it'll make 2 years.
So I hear the accent. Tell us, where you from?
I was born and raised in Washington, D.C.
Born and raised, D.C.
Yes.
What brought you to North Carolina?
Change.
Change.
Yes.
For faster or slower pace?
I needed a slower pace.
Okay.
D.C. it had a lot going on out there.
Okay. Why police? Why you want to be a police officer?
Well, the thought was always in the back of my head, but I never really went and did it. Like I thought about it even before I left DC. I was thinking about it then, even down to the fire department. But it was just so much going on at that time. I just never got a chance to come around to do it.
Gotcha. So public safety is a calling for you, huh?
Hmm.
Okay. Why Rocky Mount?
Well, originally, what happened was my husband's mother moved down here, and since she was so far away, we came down to visit because no other family is down here.
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted to make sure that his parents was straight.
Okay.
But it was different. I came down here, I was like, oh, okay, this is new. I was like, okay, like I look at the tall trees. I'm like, oh, this is so way different than what I got out in DC.
Okay.
Like it was just so calm, cool. Everybody, it was confusing though, because people just kept waving and smiling. I'm like,
Yeah, we polite down here in North Carolina, you know.
I'm like, they know how they know me.
Everybody knows your name. That's right. We polite down here. Now you said husband, so
Yeah.
married, children.
Yes.
Now you got to explain female in public safety, wife, mother. How do you juggle the work-life balance?
It's tough. It's extremely hard. For instance, I started the academy 5 months after I gave birth. Well, it was 6 months. I applied 5 months after, but
Okay.
I ended up doing the academy 6 months after I gave birth. It didn't that part didn't slow me down. Like I've been physical my whole life, so it was more so trying to study, trying to do this, because then it was like once I leave there, I'm a wife, I'm a mom.
That's right.
And it's like
You're back to the routine, you know.
yeah, it was hard.
I have admirations of doing law enforcement, but also got to take care of the household.
Yeah.
So what did you do prior to law enforcement?
I worked in a pharmacy. I actually worked at Walgreens. They
Okay.
just changed it, so it was a 24-hour.
Shout out Walgreens.
Yeah, Walgreens. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out Walgreens.
Big shout out.
Okay. Going from the academy to now actually on the streets, you've already completed the field training program. Tell me about your experience now at this point, this stage.
Different. It's very different, but it's still the same. You put. I mean, my experiences so far. I mean, is what I expected. You know, it's a lot of engagement. It's a lot of just talking to people, trying to figure out what the problem is. Everyone has problems. Everybody go through things. I go through things, So it's just an outlet. Some people just kind of slide and go the dangerous route.
That's right.
But with that little boost and that little kick, you can always come back over. It's not the end of it. And that's how I try to explain to a lot of people that I come in communications with. That sometimes you got to look deep into yourself and try to figure out what the problem really is. It's not this person, that person, him, her, she, your daughter. It's none of that. It's yourself. You got to change yourself before you start acting out, trying to fight, scream, do all types of horrible things that's going to get yourself or others into trouble.
And also, what I'm hearing is that when you respond to a call, no matter what the issue is at that time, you identify what the root cause of it is and try to help from that standpoint.
Yeah, if it can. Don't get me wrong, all calls are different, but if it's something that sounds familiar, something that probably have happened to me, it's it's a way of just learning people.
That's
You
right.
know, a lot of people don't take the time to learn. They want to just go straight on to scenes and just be big boss in
That's
charge. You
right.
know,
That's right. That's
like
right.
it's not always about that. Sometimes that's how you get into more problems.
Okay. You're absolutely correct. I like your even tempered, even just chill.
Yeah.
Let's identify what the problem is. How can I help you? What's the matter?
Yeah.
And try to find out from that standpoint. Now, at the end of the day, you've already worked. What's your hours? What shift? How many hours do you work in a single day?
12 and a half, but now 11 and a half.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. So you're right there at 12 hours each day that you work. And let's say you've had a long day, 12 hours. It's been call to call to call, back to back to back. How does Officer Hub decompress? After she's home, you've showered, what hobbies do you have to kind of just get the weight of the day off of you?
Well, to be honest, like walking helps, like listening to music, but it's laughter for me. All
Okay.
you gotta do is crack a little jokety joke, and I'm straight.
A little jokety
A little
joke.
jokety joke, and I'm straight. Like,
Okay.
I mean, but it helps, like that laughter, that fun,
That's right.
Stop trying to be serious all the time. Don't
That's
get me
right.
wrong, you're serious. You're supposed to be serious, but it's like you don't have to be 24/7.
That's right.
Like, I mean, I didn't been through enough to know that you don't have to be. Like sometimes just let it flow, let it roll. Because honestly, I go through life kind of just going with the flow.
That's right.
And I'm like, I mean, my brother always told me I need to have my plan together. It's not good to be like that, but my plans usually fall. So usually it's just
She
like
said they usually fall.
Yeah, they usually fall. So it's like it worked for some people, but for me, it's like you just gotta
Well, with plans,
roll with it.
falling, you gotta. Sound like you always had a plan B. You got to back up, with
Always,
those
you gotta
plans.
have
So,
plan B.
absolutely, gotta have a plan B.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard too. Like I said, I'm still a wife and a mother, so it's not really no type of going home and just relaxing.
So you got other assignments outside of
yeah, it's like
But I would say that's good as well. You know what I'm saying? Just to get to go home the same way that you arrived to work, which is safe, unharmed, uninjured, and you get to go back to your family,
Yep.
the ones that love you and that you love.
Yeah, I always say that the best place, the safest place to be for me at least is at home. So I'm at home. Don't get me wrong, I do go. I have fun. We go places. I just haven't lately been out to like up to the city to see any of my family and stuff.
Okay. And all your family's back home in Washington?
hmm
Okay.
Yeah.
Washington, D.C. What do you see yourself in the next 5 years within the agency?
Mm. That's kind of a hard question for me, cause like I said, I go with it. It's room to learn. It's room to do things. It's a lot to do at the department, So
I like that. I like that it's a hard question because that lets me know that it's so many things that you see that you like and you would like to get yourself involved with that it's hard to make a decision right now.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that it's not an easy decision to
Yeah.
make because there's so many different avenues that you can go down.
yeah,
So
'cause
that's absolutely phenomenal.
yeah, they told us that actually in the academy. I remember everybody was like, "Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that," because I had my mind set on CID actually.
Okay.
And they was like,
which is what CID.
it's the Criminal Investigation Division.
Okay. All right.
So I actually had my mind set on that because I know me
Mhm.
and I know how I get down.
Okay.
So it's like,
Then explain though. You talk about we know how you get down. How you get down? You out here solving cases?
I like to finish what I start.
Ooh, go ahead on.
That's just me.
Go ahead on, Officer Hood.
I like getting more and more information. I like talking to A, B, C all the way down to Z.
Okay.
Like that's just
Like to see it through.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh,
And I've just been like that all my life though. So
so currently you're a patrol officer.
yes,
What area do you work?
North District.
Which is what's in the North District?
It's a lot of businesses. So that's more so like Walmart. Walmart's part of the North District. All that business, all those businesses that's up Cobb's Corner. You
Okay.
also got the mall, and it's a lot of residential neighborhoods as well.
Okay.
And especially like in my area, which is 15. That's more so like the North Green area. So I'm dealing with like a lot of residents.
Gotcha.
So
And you work day or night shift?
day.
Okay. So during the daytime, up North
hmm
District, which is the Walmart, the mall area, what's your call volume? What does it look like? What's the most repetitive call that you respond to throughout the day?
Larcenies.
Larcenies,
Yes.
property crime.
Yes.
Okay. Um, so with the holiday seasons approaching, because what next week we have Black Friday, I believe, or the week
hmm
after. So it's approaching. What tips could you provide business owners and citizens for keeping their valuables safe and secure?
Well, definitely lock your cars up, your house up. Far as residents, make sure that you at least if you're in communication with your neighbors, like you have good relationships with your neighbors. You can also let them know, hey, I have a package coming, especially if you don't have cameras at your house. That's how we used to do it up north.
Okay.
Like neighbors used to keep our packages for us until we got home.
Gotcha.
You can also just be on the lookout for any kind of like suspicious vehicles that come by that look like they just keep driving by your house days just to see. Because I mean, honestly, it could be nothing, but some people are looking to see who has packages.
That's right. I agree.
Far as businesses, I mean, it get a little hectic around the holidays. Black Friday, Christmas, especially Thanksgiving, because people want to go get those last minute things.
hmm
I just say be safe. Definitely, far as people that's shopping, try not to, like bum rush everybody. If you need to take time beforehand, just try to do it little by little instead of running at the last minute to go do everything. Only because that causes more chaos.
Gotcha.
Same thing. Lock your doors when you're going to the business. Me, I'm kind of different with stuff like that. I don't park next to a lot of people because I know how easy it is for someone to hit my door and
You one of
stuff like
them.
that.
You're one of
Yeah, I
them.
don't look. I'm not rushing to get to the front door. I'm gonna park a little bit back. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So definitely be safe. Don't run through trying to. If someone grab it before you, just let them go ahead and have it. It's gonna be more.
Absolutely.
Your life, your safety, everything is important to us. Like,
That's right.
definitely don't do that.
Well,
It's
good.
going to be more.
Well, I appreciate you for providing those tips, and that brings us to the conclusion. I want to say one thing in addition to that. If you see something, say something for our community. If you see something, say something.
Definitely.
Rocky Mountain, it's been good. You're now off the cuff with Rocky Mountain PD. We're out.